Good morning and welcome back. Let's play some chess. 50 minutes, 10 seconds increments. Here we go. And let's see who we are playing today. Yeah. Let's see. Let's find an opponent. It's taking a while today. Here we go. Black pieces against Rico 8 from Poland. And I was just thinking about it, since we are trying to learn the old Benoni. But we are not facing d4 a lot, so it's kind of tough to learn a new opening if you don't face it. But we have it today, so let's see how that goes. Last time it went well, but we can't be expecting that all the time. Well, he takes en passant. Well, I know that's not the most challenging move, but that's basically it. We now get a completely different game than the game I was kind of hoping for. Let's see. So he lets the bishop out. I do want to get the knight out. How do I deal with a move like that? You can also just challenge the center immediately. And if he's pushing by, how do I develop? Here. It's what I'm concerning about. Then what do we do? Can also start with this one. And then follow it up with this one. Is she going with the bishop here? Let's start with this one. And then play here. Is that an idea? Or did we now allow a check here? Now I think we now play here, and this pawn is defended. I am looking for this move at some moment, but I think I want to get castled first. We can also just play here. Control the square. Is this a threat? Here. Or here. No, let's here on castling. Let's actually do that. And then figure something out. Okay, let's get castled. At least the king is safe. And now this makes a little bit more sense. Because it also protects the pawn. It does, how do you say it? It does blunder a pawn, I think. He has 1, 2, 3 defenders on the square. I only have 1, also 3. But we are opening up a file. So here takes. No, I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure. Can we actually take here? Takes, and then here. Play some sort of a weird center fork trick. Takes. And here. To be honest, it actually looks like it can work. Again here. If he takes, I play here. If he goes back somewhere, I need to take. I think this is just a simple trick, to be honest. Because when this pawn moves, this one is also defended. So. And of course, I'm also threatening the knights. Let's get some coffee here. So he just goes for it. So it looks like I have everything defended here. And I have a nice center. And the knight is hit. So we do have a couple of good things going on. And the knight needs to move. Maybe I can even pin the knights. Damage the structure. I'm not up a pawn. I do have an interesting position. Now if the knight goes there, or knight goes back, it is actually attacking the pawn. Can I play here? Now he can take the pawn. Then I can take. There is an intermezzo with no, but it's defended. This looks actually pretty annoying. And also this looks annoying. But this looks the most annoying. Now he can take with check, actually, with the queen, force a queen trades. But I think we get some good compensation. Queen takes, takes, knight takes. I can take here. Take here with check. I can even develop a rook. First. That looks very interesting. Maybe not the best, but it is interesting. Yeah, maybe I should have pushed the pawn actually. Maybe that was more precise. So let's take here. He has intermezzo, but yeah, I take with check, and that's the problem. Now he can't take the bishop back, and I'm still hitting the queen. So that's not good. No, that's not good. Now he had some better moves there, definitely. Yeah, this is GG's. Wow, that was a quick game. Old Benoni. How long was that game? That game was 11 minutes. Ah, that's okay. We have a quickie. Let's switch the scenes and go to the analysis. We have some interesting stuff to look at because this is a new variation. And I think I misplayed it. Yeah, we played with 77. It's not good. We played with a 53. That's a little bit worse. I made a blunder. I think my opponent was not familiar with the opening. And so was I. So that was actually funny. Does the engine like... You know what? Let's first go to the course, see what they are recommending in this line, and then we can check the game. Let me pull that up. Okay, I'm back. I needed to search a couple of things up, and just as I hit the record button, my coffee machine is going to calibrate. It's going to standby modus, and then it always cleans itself a little bit, makes some noise. Well, there you go. Yeah, I was curious because let's check it out. Our opponents. I was curious if he what kind of openings he played, and he's actually a pretty strong player. Peak rating of 70-44 with over 2,000 rapid games, so quite a strong player. So I put his information in this website. This is called openingstree.com. And here you can check out anyone you want to find out what openings they play. So it's on chess.com. You enter the username and you can apply some filters. Now I want to know where he was playing as whites, and I'm only looking at rapids. I already did it, so we don't have to do it again, because it takes a while to load all the games in. It will take like 1 minute or so. And he's actually an e4 player. Most of his games he plays e4, but also d4 with over 300 games. And he has a pretty good win rate, I think. I think it's... can you see the percentage? Win rates... Yeah, he scores 57%, which is more than the half, so that's pretty good. So he plays d4, and what is his response against d5? It's the most response he faced, and he is a London player. So there we go. But I think he's also experimenting with, looks like a Joba for London. So he's just experimenting a little bit, which is nice. He also plays Queen's Gambit. Not a lot, a couple of times. And h3. He also played h3, but he won almost all those games. That's funny. But let's see. We played c5. He only faced 8 times, so that's very rare, c5. Now he plays d5. And yeah, this is my game, e5. It was the first time he actually faced this response. And that makes sense. That's why we blundered a lot in the game on both sides. So that's the fun of the opening, right? Now, if we go to Chessable, where I have that course, it's not a big line. There are, I think, 3 variations. Is this visible? Yeah, it's visible. And you get it for free now. So this is the line we played, and they take en passant. En passant. And there's some text. I'm not going to read it. I think you can just pause it and read it yourself. But it says it's not very popular, but it's okay for black. So, of course, we take back. And we want d5 in. Now, this is the variation where they play c4. But then we can just play d5. And development is, well, relatively straightforward. Knight out, bishop out, castle. That's pretty simple. I like simple chess. Now the other variation is, I think, the one that our opponent played. Yeah, it's more challenging because I can't get the push in. Yeah, we need to control the e5 square. And they also tell you why, because if we play d5 immediately, they have the check, and then we have to block, and then they get queen e5, and that's very annoying. Yes. And then you have to block, and then they can take the pawn, and you can't take back. Yes, because the knight is hanging. So that's annoying. So that's why we play knight c6. And they play knight c3. I think that also happens in the game. Let's see what happened in the game. En passant. Yep, knight c6, knight c3. So that's all according to the... Okay, and then we do go with the knight out. Knight f6, knight f3. And now d5. Okay, so we are able to play d5. And I didn't play d5, so this is good. And why didn't I play d5? Because here. But here I can just play here. Yeah, knight d7. It's almost like... No, it's not a Caro-Kann structure because we don't have a pawn here. Ah, they don't have the check now. Ooh, yeah, there's no check. So now we can just go the bishop out, castle. And we have lots of pressure on the pawn. Oh, this looks pretty nice. Yeah, so this was actually possible. Okay. So we actually, yeah, we could have, okay, we missed an opportunity to play d5 here. And on takes. Oops. I think we're fine, eh? Yeah, e takes, yeah, we have a nice center. Yeah, this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. Get the bishop out. And get castles. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Not a London position. Or, yeah. It's pretty okay. And the third variation. What was the third variation? So en passant, knight out. Oh, they go with the other knight. Oh, but then we can immediately play d5 because there's no knight controlling the d5 square. Yeah, and then just develop. Yeah. Okay, so actually it's not even... I made it difficult for myself because I played it incorrectly. Well, that's good to know. And now they have option to play e5. Yeah, my knight has no retreating square. Ah, yes. Okay. Well, I'm learning a lot today. That's the point of the opening. Oh, yeah, that's the point of the learning phase. So now we do the center fork trick. Yes, it is working. Now I thought that this was maybe a good move because it splits the pawns. Let's see. Bishop b5. Now we can just take. Yeah, of course we can take. We hit the knight. Queen, maybe queen trades. We take back, eh? Yes. Yeah, and this is defended. The knight is under attack, so the knight needs to move. Knight d2. Oh, we can push. I think I would consider pushing. Because can I save the pawn? Or do we play here maybe? Get the bishop. Knight d4. Oh yeah, knight d4 is a nice move. And yeah, we get the bishop. Right? a4. c3. c3. Ooh, danger levels. Can also go here. e3 is still an option. But we can also just grab the bishop. Knight takes. Now what do we do? b6, solidify. Yeah, get the bishop out. We are still up a pawn. We are going to lose one pawn. But maybe both. But we do have the bishop pair. The board is opening up. Yeah, I like this position. Yeah. I like this position. So that was not even that. And what about this? This is a common retreating square for takes. I have this intermezzo. c4. e2. Now we take the knight. Yes. Okay, queen takes. Rook take. Oh. Yeah, rook takes, bishop takes. Now the knight needs to move. Knight d2. Okay. What's the situation? We are up a pawn, but we need to give back a pawn. I would consider both. Yeah, b5. b5. Oh, we can hold on to this pawn. Knight d4 is a move. Knight d4. Ooh. And b6. b6. Okay. Oh, I like this actually. Now bishop d1. Need to defend. Oh, now I like this. Just messing up the structure. b5. No. b6. Really wants to hold on to one of these pawns. Takes. Now what? a5. Okay. Immediately expanding here. Well, interesting. I would even consider this. And then maybe, to be honest, this you have to take, eh? Yeah, you have to take. Now, I'm down a pawn, but I'm comfortable playing this endgame. I mean, look at his pawns. That doesn't look great. We have lots and lots of targets. So it would worked. Now they took here. And now actually our position is great. It's -3 actually. Wow. -3 if I play d4. Yeah, I had to play d4. I played this. Yeah, and they could have taken here with check, eh? Yes. Now takes. I think. Yeah, I think I still would have taken here. And on intermezzo, I was considering this. To be honest. But engine actually likes knight takes. I'm down a pawn. But I like the endgame, to be honest. I mean, this is equal. 3 on 3. We have these... Now we have weaknesses we can play against, which is pretty nice. And we have a knight. Knight is good in targeting those things. We have the 2 rooks. Yeah, kind of like it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Even though I blundered, I think I would have got in good position if he would have taken. Now they took. And this was the blunder because I take with check. Yeah, this is of course over. And if they would have taken here, also this position is not looking, it's not looking fun for white. I mean, where are you going to castle? No, this is not looking great. This is not looking great. This is coming here. Yeah, this is horrible, horrible. Well, wasn't that fun today? I had fun. And we have a new win streak. 12. We have won 12 games in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have established a new record. Well, it's only temporary. I mean, after every win streak is going to be a losing streak at some point. So it is coming. It's coming for us. But if we lose, we can learn, you know? Like today, we had the old Benoni. We messed up. And then we look up how it's supposed to go. And then we learn. And maybe next time I can do better. So I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. And I hope I will see you back tomorrow for a new game. Goodbye.